Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Rare American Coins Jefferson Nickels Coins, where we take a deep journey into the rich and fascinating world of American numismatics today. We are going on a special and extended adventure through the story of the Jefferson Nickel and its place among the rare coins of American history. This video is crafted for those who appreciate not just the value of coins, but the incredible stories behind them, from their design, origins to the hidden rarities that lie unnoticed in ordinary pockets and collections. The Jefferson Nickel is more than just a 5-cent piece. It is a living legacy of American art culture and economy. Let us begin by traveling back to the early 1930s, when the United States was still recovering from the devastating impact of the Great Depression. During this time, the Buffalo nickel had been in circulation since 1913, but the Mint began seeking a new design that would honor the legacy of one of America's most beloved founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, principal author of the Declaration of Independence, and a man whose vision for liberty and knowledge shaped the future of the country. The Treasury Department officially authorized the redesign of the nickel in 1938, holding a competition for American sculptors and artists to submit their interpretations of Jefferson's portrait and his historic home, Monticello. The winning design was submitted by Felix Schlag, a German-American sculptor whose submission featured a dignified profile of Jefferson on the obverse and a neoclassical view of Monticello on the reverse. Production of the Jefferson Nickel began in late 1938 at the Philadelphia Mint, with additional strikes coming from the Denver and San Francisco mints. As years progressed, this 5-cent coin quickly became a staple in American commerce, but beyond its common appearance lies a treasure trove of rare varieties, errors, and special minting issues that would become prized by collectors across generations. From the war years of the 1940s, when silver was used instead of nickel to support the wartime economy, to the double dies, mintmark anomalies, and low mintage key dates, each Jefferson nickel has a potential story to tell. The wartime nickels, minted from 1942 to 1945, represent a critical chapter in American coinage history. During these years, the composition was altered to include 35% silver, 56% copper, and 9% manganese. Because nickel was considered a critical metal for the war effort, these wartime nickels can be identified by the large mint mark placed above Monticello on the reverse, which includes the P for Philadelphia for the first time ever, as well as D and S for Denver and San Francisco, respectively. Among these, the 1943 over to P and 1945 P double die reverse varieties stand out as major rarities, commanding high interest and strong premiums in the numismatic market. Continuing into the post-war years, the Jefferson Nickel saw minimal changes in design, but dramatic differences in mintage and quality, which led to the emergence of certain key dates, such as the 1950 D, which had the lowest mintage of any regular Jefferson nickel, with just 2.6 million coins struck, making it a well-known semi-key in the series. Another standout example is the 1939 D reverse of 1940, which combines a scarce mint mark with a transitional design and is highly sought after by advanced collectors. Similarly, the 1949 D over S and 1950 for S over D mint mark varieties represent minting errors that have become numismatic legends. As we move through the decades, the 1960s and 70s brought further shifts in mintage numbers, with the U.S. Mint eventually removing mint marks from coins during the years 1965 to 1967 as part of a broader campaign to reduce coin hoarding. In response to the coin shortage of the era, these so-called no mint mark nickels are common, but they contribute to the broader story of how national events shaped the production and distribution of everyday coins. By the late 1970s and 1980s, the U.S. Mint began to improve quality control, but even still, die varieties and striking errors persisted, including off-center strikes, clipped plankets, and repunched mint marks. The Jefferson Nickel underwent a major design revision in 2004 and 2005 to commemorate the bicentennial of the Lewis and Clark expedition, which was commissioned by President Jefferson himself. This led to the creation of the Westward Journey Nickel series, which included multiple reverse designs such as the Peace Metal Keelboat American Bison and Ocean in View designs. In 2006, the Mint introduced a completely new forward-facing portrait of Jefferson designed by Jamie Franke, along with a more detailed Monticello reverse design that remains in use today. Despite its redesign, the classic pre-2006 Jefferson Nickels have remained a cornerstone of American coin collecting, particularly for those who specialize in circulated coinage, silver era coinage, and error varieties. Collectors continue to search for the full steps designation on the reverse, which indicates a sharply struck Monticello with clearly defined steps, a sign of exceptional quality that is difficult to find, especially in older coins. Grading agencies such as PCGs and NGC have developed a full grading scale for Jefferson Nickels with high-grade full steps examples commanding premium prices even for more common dates. Beyond physical characteristics, the Jefferson Nickel also carries historical and cultural importance as a representation of democratic ideals, scientific inquiry, and American independence values that Jefferson himself championed during his lifetime. His inclusion on the nickel was not accidental, but a deliberate tribute to a man whose mind and influence helped shape the foundations of the Republic, from his authorship of the Declaration of Independence to the Louisiana Purchase and the founding of the University of Virginia. Jefferson's legacy continues to resonate in this coin series. Collectors of Jefferson Nickels often approach the series in various ways. Some aim to complete a full date and mintmark set spanning from 1938 to present. Others focus on silver wartime issues, full steps examples, or rare error coins, while some even specialize in proof issues, which began in 1938 and continue today, offering mirrored finishes and striking details that showcase the artistry of the designs. Regardless of collecting focus, the Jefferson Nickel remains an ideal entry point for beginner collectors as well as a deep and rewarding challenge for advanced numismatists. Rare finds within this series continue to be discovered to this day. Coin roll hunters, estate sale pickers, and metal detectorists all report exciting finds such as the 1939 double Monticello, the 1943 over 2 error, the 1949 S over D, and the elusive full steps examples from the 1960s, which are extremely difficult to locate in high grade. The joy of finding a rare Jefferson nickel lies in the knowledge that a small 5-cent coin can carry a story of national history, wartime sacrifice, minting craftsmanship, and artistic evolution. As we wrap up this historical deep dive, I want to remind you that the world of American coin collecting is vast and full of surprises, and this channel, Rare American Coins Jefferson Nickels Coins, is your destination for discovering the hidden gems, the forgotten stories, and the untold mysteries behind coins that many people overlook. If you enjoy long-format educational videos and passionate storytelling about numismatic treasures, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because there is so much more to explore. In the coming weeks, we will be diving into other American coins that shaped history, including Lincoln cents, Buffalo nickels, Mercury dimes, and more. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of the Jefferson Nickel. Its legacy continues to inspire and captivate collectors around the world, and I am honored to share that story with you here on Rare American Coins Jefferson Nickels Coins.